The difference between contractors who exercise their sales muscles and the ones who do not are ultimately the ones who become the most successful. And so in this video, guys, because I'm wearing my tank top and I just finished working out, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the muscles that you need to exercise specifically in your construction business if you want to build a profitable one. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lev Parsegan. I'm the founder of Cosmosify, a consulting agency that helps remodel contractors and custom home builders bring order to their business so hopefully they can make some more money. So when I say exercising your sales muscles, you might be thinking to yourself like, dude, Lev, are you talking about, oh wow, that's good lighting. Are you talking about going out and doing consults with people? Because if that's the case, I get leads, referrals, word of mouth. I go out, I do consults with people. Some of them close, some of them don't. I am not talking about that sales muscle. That's like the obvious one, right? What I'm talking about is your sales development muscle. Developing the sale so that it actually turns into a closed deal. This is not a common term used in the construction world, but it is a common term used in pretty much across all other industries, specifically SaaS. And so there are sales representatives, also known as account executives, which are the ones who close the deals or closers. And then there are sales development representatives, which are SDRs, or they could be business development representatives, BDRs, whatever. And these are the people who are responsible for setting the appointment. Now, I know what you may be thinking. You may be saying, okay, well, Lev, I don't have an issue with setting my appointments. Like, I get leads that come to me, whether they come in from, word of mouth, referral, even PPC, social media ads, whatever. And we set those appointments just fine. But guys, the setting that I'm talking about is your ability to set outbound appointments with people who have no idea who the heck you are. And in order to get good at this, you need to do it on a consistent basis. I'm going to use the example of exercising and going to the gym. I've been exercising more or less consistently for the last, I would say, this is going on month 3, closer to month 4. But I would say about like 2.5 months, 3 months consistently. And over that 2.5 to 3 month period, I've gotten really decent at pushing heavier weight every time I come into the gym, but I'm working out around 4 times a week. And so because I'm working out 4 times a week, it enables me to push heavier weight every time I come back in the following weeks. And so the reason why this muscle is so important for you guys to develop, if you want to get good at generating high-end projects, highly profitable projects, is because oftentimes, guys, these projects are not going to come to you unless, everybody in your local city knows you, respects you, likes you, trusts you, and just wants to give all their business to you, which if you're watching this video and you're a contractor doing between $3 to $5 million a year, that's just not the case. Like people don't know you that much. They don't know you well enough. They don't trust you well enough or like you well enough for that matter. And so it's important that I use the example of like a few of my contractors right now who are in this phase of building this muscle of picking up the phone and talking to people. I know this sounds so elementary, but I just heard a contractor was it this past week or last week tell me, oh yeah, talking to designers, I can talk to designers super easily. I can talk to architects super easily. I can just pick up the phone, I can call them and just tell them about how great we are as a company. And I told him, that's not how you do it. That is an amateur muscle, meaning that is a muscle that has not been developed clearly. Like it's kind of like the person who hasn't stepped their foot in the gym for maybe 3-4 years, and they say, yeah, I could for sure bench 350 pounds, and it's like, dude, you look big, but I don't know if you can go for as long as you think you can go. I don't know if you can go for that long. And so contractors oftentimes have this like skewed perception of how they view themselves versus like how the world views them. And the reality check I want to invite you to is that the world does not view you in this way, that in this inflated way that you kind of have in your mind, that you are this incredible contractor who's really good at what you do and has provided so many transformations to people and has worked with so many notable people and so on and so like. Nobody actually knows that, nor do they really care because they don't have a relationship with you. And so if you can pick up the phone on a daily basis and reach out to people like designers, architects, realtors, loan officers, and so on. And you can build that muscle of asking people questions, getting in front of people who have no idea who you are, and finding a way to enroll them into a meeting with you. The likelihood that you get those higher end projects increases just because of the fact that you are doing something that I promise you, most contractors are not doing. One, because they're not willing to do it because it requires time, effort, energy, and focus, which most of them don't have. And number two, it requires commitment to doing something for a prolonged period of time, getting a lot of rejection, sucking at it, and not seeing results for a very long period of time. Everyone else, I always say, when everyone zigs, you gotta zag. Everyone else is focused on, if I could just run ads here, digital marketing, run ads, digital marketing, SEO, ads, like all these different buzzwords for online marketing. But are these contractors? Those are the contractors that want to basically hit a button and all of a sudden have everything come into their lap with little to no work. And that's fine. You can do that. But you play in dollars, guys, or you play in time. And the thing is that the games that require your time, if you can leverage them to where you get a way higher return, a way higher return than spending dollars on ads, I would more happily play that game. I would encourage playing that game, because a designer, an architect, they are going to have the multi-6-figure, the multi-7-figure, in some case, projects sitting on their desk currently waiting for the right contractor to reach out to them and see how it is that contractor can add value to them. Most contractors don't realize that, I think it's like a third, something like that, like a third of most construction businesses across the United States, like whatever the poll was that I just recently read, get their work from affiliate partners, architects, realtors, and all those ones that I just named. Guys, to do it, you need to exercise the muscle. And so if you are not exercising the muscle, well, then get in the gym. You may be thinking, what gym are you talking about? Pick up your phone, scrape a list of people that are relevant to your local service area, do some research on them, check out their Instagram page, talk to them by asking them good questions. And by way of asking them good questions, it will signal to them, oh, holy crap, this guy actually cares about me, he's interested in me, and maybe there's a potential for us to have another conversation. Notice how he didn't say for us to work together? No, I just said another conversation. That's what you need to do. That is what it takes to build authentic relationships, number one, with people who genuinely want to send you business. And number two, that is eventually what can and hopefully will lead to closed deals at higher margins and higher prices. If you guys got value from this video and you want to know what specifically the steps are to working out that sales muscle, I can break them down for you if you guys just message me on Instagram at Cosmosify. Link is in the description and all that stuff. And I don't do this enough, but if you guys are a contractor, and I would say between $2 and $5 million a year, remodel contractor between $2 and $5 million a year, and you guys want to bring some order to your company, you're getting value from these videos, then I would encourage you to hit the link below, book a call with me, and we will talk then. Otherwise, share this with a contractor friend, and I'll talk to you guys in the one tomorrow. Peace.